Now, that's 8 o'clock Dallas time, right?
That is correct. 8 o'clock Dallas time. The vote will take place probably more like 9 o'clock, 9:30 or 10, but we'll be praying around between 8 and 8:30.
All right, so you'll be praying around 8 to 8:30. Okay, that's 6 o'clock here in California.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, Regina will be boots on the ground with some other folks. We will be prayer in the air because we will have this conference call prayer line that she called in on. That prayer line will open at 7 a.m. tomorrow, 7 a.m. Dallas time. And we will still be on the prayer line, and we will be praying for Regina, and we'll be praying for this. This is a city council meeting, is that right?
That is correct, yes.
All right, and this is Dallas City Council?
That is correct, yes.
All right, now if we have people on the ground that would like to be boots on the ground, like Regina, where do they go? And now you said it's at 8 o'clock Dallas time. Where do they go?
1500 Marilla Street. That's the City Hall building. And it's a very obvious building for people that are in the Dallas area. It will be out front. There's one main entrance that everyone has to go into. And we'll gather together from 8 to 8:30. And we'll be handing up stickers. And then we'll go in. You have to go through security. And by the time we get up into the chambers, it'll be a little before 9. And the meeting will start at 9.
All right.
Council meeting starts at 9.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 or 3 points. Number one, you can be boots on the ground there at City Hall in Dallas, Texas, tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock Dallas time. Now, if you can't be boots on the ground, I'm going to be prayer in the air. We will be prayer in the air. This prayer line will be open. And Regina, I know you're going to be busy, but if at that time, if at 8 o'clock in the morning, or even a little before, but at 8 o'clock, if you could call in again on this prayer line, we will be in our prayer meeting, our early morning prayer meeting here. We're on at 6 o'clock in the morning. Actually, we're on at 5 o'clock, which is 7 o'clock your time in Dallas. But this prayer line will be open, and we would encourage you to call in anytime you can after 7 o'clock our time. I'm sorry, after 7 o'clock your time, and share with us how to pray and how you're praying and so forth. So, boots on the ground, folks.
I will definitely do that. We have several people in the group, like, Erin Davis will be there, and she'll have her phone handy because you're right, I may have to be doing some things, but I definitely want to be on board with this. This is awesome. Can I mention one more way that they can get involved in Dallas?
Okay, number one, folks, boots on the ground in Dallas at City Hall tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Number two, prayer in the air. Call this prayer line number, and I'll give that later, the prayer line and the access code. And that's the second way you can be involved. I won't be in Dallas, but I'll be with you in prayer on this prayer conference call. Now, how else can they be involved?
Okay. People can call in to the city secretary today if they're in the Dallas area, and they don't have to be in Dallas. Dallas has a lot of suburbs, and for this issue, you can come from anywhere close, and you can call a number, and you can schedule to speak 3 minutes before the council, before the vote. If you call in before 4:30 today to City Hall and request that you get to speak before they take the vote on the fluoride.
All right, folks. Go ahead and give that number.
214-670-3738. And at any time today, they can call, anyone can call and tell the city secretary, I'm calling in to say vote no. If they're not able to come tomorrow, they can use that number also and say for the vote tomorrow that's going to be taking place on fluoride, I'm calling in to register my purple vote no.
Yes.
And then if people that are able to drive here from any surrounding area, you can come from wherever, but let's keep it logical if they can get here, they can call in today before 4:30, and then they'll be able to speak tomorrow to the issue for 3 minutes.
Amen. For 3 minutes. And ladies and gentlemen, that's plenty of time to let them know that want a no vote on this fluoride thing. So there's several ways. Number one, you can go and be boots on the ground. Number two, you can be prayer in the air. Number three, today even. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm a pastor, I'm a preacher, and I preach. And I'm preaching to you that you ought to call that 214 number and register your complaint against fluoride. And I'm preaching to you, but I'm going to practice what I preach. After I get off the program here in about an hour, I'm going to call 214-670-3738 and say, hi, my name is Pastor Wiley Drake. And I want to voice an opposition to the vote for fluoride in Dallas, and just register my complaint. And you can do the same thing. You don't have to be a pastor. You don't have to live in Dallas. You live anywhere you live, but you can call 214-670-3738 and voice your disapproval of that vote that'll be taken tomorrow. And as Regina said, if you call them before 4:30 today, you can sign up and put your name on the list, and they'll call you by name alphabetically tomorrow for a 3-minute presentation before the City Council of Dallas, Texas. Regina, spell your last name for us, would you please?
Sure I will. It's I, M like Mary, B like baby, U-R-G-I-A.
Okay, I-M-B-U-R-G-I-A.
That's right.
All right, and Regina, thank you so much for sharing with us today. As you know, when we do this program is a live program, and you're live on the air with us now. You're not on camera, unfortunately, but your voice is. And anything else that you would like to say to our friends around the world, there in Dallas or wherever, but if you'd like to share anything else, please feel free to do so at this time.
Thank you. I want to say thank you to you. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Unfortunately, for the whole year that I have been trying to expose and wake people up and share with the council, we have not had any, zero, news reporting. We've had opinion articles and things like that, but not news reporting. And we appreciate you getting the truth out and having these avenues. And I would love to ask for prayer for the people that are sticking their necks out. Unfortunately, this is a topic that when you talk about it, they like to label you as a kook or somebody who is anti-science, and they like to just label you and marginalize you. Yes.
Well, you're
all wonderful Christian people that are standing up, and I want to pray for protection of them and God's grace for them, because this is, we're fighting evil. And I have a group, and it's called Activists for Truth. And the deal of it is the good and evil. You know what that really is? We're fighting against evil. And it's our job. Well, we're here to do that, right?